also Chairman of this National Cause Convention, Convener Mr. Bhatter, and Chairman of the Technical Committee, Mr. Durga Prasad, Mr. Shah, Shani Shah, Co-Chairman, most respected, honorable, and leaders in the form of galaxy of our presidents present here to bless this convention. My extremely close colleagues in the council, representatives from all my chapters, my friends and colleagues from Safa bodies, and let me thank them first in the beginning itself for accepting our invitation to be part of our family. The most, or the backbone of our profession, our members, delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor and pleasure for any president to address the National Convention and the participants. I'm really pleased to lead this profession and today address this August gathering at Ahmadabad, which was chosen as, or rather because of the most happening place. All of us know that now Gujarat is becoming the leading states in many of the places, and we wanted to showcase the female profession in Ahmadabad. In fact, our Honorable Minister, Mr. Sachin Pilot, was a young member from Rajasthan. He was so eager to come, but then, since the Congress convention is going on in Rajasthan and he is one of the hosts, we are still, in fact, the message is still there that the moment he gets time, he can barge in any of the time. But in any case, he sends all the good wishes to us. Friends, all of us are fully aware that last couple of years we have tried to move on a path which was uncharted so far. And practically, on every aspect and each of these spheres, a challenge was thrown to this CMA profession. Not only to take up the challenge of serving the society, but also upgrading the whole profession to take up the challenge thrown by Ministry of Corporate Affairs to take up a mechanism of assurance, what we know today in the form of cost audit and cost records. But more than that, the challenge came from the fact that, starting with, if I can remember, starting from Mr. Salman Hussain, and then Dr. Modi, and now Sachin Pilot, the three honorable ministers in continuous succession. The faith they showed to this profession. And that's one of the reasons that despite many of our handicaps, despite only that maybe we have to work that little bit extra. We took up that challenge because not only administratively but also intellectually and in the form of knowledge development, capacity development for our assemblies in particular. We needed to cover a lot of ground. It was not an easy task. I can tell you, I can be very frank here today. It was not an easy. And again, in the shortest possible time, we were given to build up the capacity to get into the SPR mode. I feel very confident today because if the last reports are any indicators, with filing of nearly 4,000 reports till now, I think we have fulfilled the aspirations and we have kept the faith of the ministry in this area. Friends, we were also thinking how to build up this capacity. The council also took up the issue that apart from getting into this mode, where definitely we will come up with the expectations, and in the process, all of you are aware that more or less we organized over 300 programs, taking all the things of those faculty members. I don't want to name them. But then the kind of effort they have put in, starting with the guidance of, even in the beginning, when we created National Task Force. Without naming, I thank all the members of the task force and all the people, concerned people, our well-wishers who guided us in this whole process to come up to this stage where we feel confident for further challenges. Since I am referring to this challenge, let me also refer and inform my members, my profession, that there is no time for resting now. Yesterday, in my council meeting, every one of us, while feeling happy that we have raised the bar, we were also very much conscious of the fact that there is more to be done. The company's bill, as passed by the Lok Sabha, in particular, is showing major challenge where now the sector of, or rather the service sector, is now there for you to take up. You are being called upon to take up the, or rather assess and give the assurance of internal control mechanism. You will be required to upgrade yourself to take up the jobs of the independent director. I'm only naming the few. Maybe it is my habit to always also give you a different angle. When we take up the challenges, we should also be ready to be accountable for it. That's in the form of National Financial Reporting Authority. Maybe on the face of it, somebody may interpret it in a different way, but don't forget that when it comes to auditing, the profession will be required to be accountable. So therefore, we feel that we will be continuously working on this because there is no time to be lost. As an institution, we have already started the first capacity building program in the form of training for independent directors in association with ICAI, and very shortly we will be launching modules for training of our members for taking up internal control systems and also the offices of liquidators and arbitrators. There are so many areas in the company where our expertise is needed, and once again we will be required to move further and raise the bar further. Friends, let me refer to the presence of President Singh and CMA bodies from Saka. This in particular reflects a need for the CMA bodies that we have to work together. Where, if I refer to the words of Peter Becker, the president of the Business Council, International Business Council, when he says that just like our profession, if I refer once again, the Institute of Cost and Works Accountants, the original body which was formed in 1990, was with a very single reason, and that was to bring out new tools to take care of the 19th century's issues, because William Lever at that time was also the founder of Unilever, who initiated the formation of the Institute of Cost and Works Accountants. He felt that the needs of 19th century cannot be dealt with the tools of 18th century. Similarly, in a very conscious effort, being the second largest CMA body in the world now, we also feel, and yesterday in our meeting I referred in a lighter vein to President Sima, where I said that the responsibility lies on you as well, to bring together the strength of CMAs on a global scale, to prepare CMAs for the 21st century tools, and don't allow the 20th century tools to deal with the 21st century issues. That was one of the reasons when we found it proper to join hands together to help each other in knowledge, in expertise sharing, so that the CMAs all over the world can perform their duties. Many of the other things, as you know, that development without construction is never complete, and it gives me immense pleasure when I say that I don't think that any reason now we are not constructing our infrastructure. In Delhi, your new corporate office is now entering in the second phase of its renovation. In Kolkata, the headquarters, we are in the process of acquiring about 2 acres of new land in the Rajahat area. Let me thank one person, particularly when it comes to Western region, Madam Aruna Suman, and I take it very, very soon because all the formalities more or less have been completed. All the regional councils are now under renovation. I think even WRC started yesterday. Is it correct? In addition to that, even I can refer and name many of the chapters who have already started to build up the infrastructure because we are growing at a more than 20% rate. And to cater to these needs, this infrastructure requirement has to be there. I can name simply that Aurangabad we have already taken the land, Jaipur we have already taken the land, Center for Excellence in Jaipur already started the work, Thrissur, Kochi, almost every place we are expanding and expanding at a very fast pace. And that should be our continuous effort so that we can fulfill the needs of the students, give back to the members what they deserve in the form of quality and in the form of infrastructure. Friends, one more initiative I would like to refer, started by my president, Mr. Gopalakrishnan, in the form of what we know as Project Kerala. It was such a simple move, but it now has assumed. I don't think that anybody, any professional body has ever done till now on a global scale this kind of an initiative where with the complete joining of hands with state government of Kerala around first week of February, because rest of the processes we have already completed, we are going to launch where the first admission of the students, what we call as our professional social responsibility, the first student is getting admitted by the hands of Honorable Chief Minister Mr. Owen Jaggi, and it is expected that even though we started with a very modest figure of 2,000, we were told to scale it up to 5,000. Again, we have been told to scale it up to 10,000, even though the figure can reach up to 2 lakh. We are ready with our backbone, we are ready with the complete system, and about 181 places in one single row in the only one state of Kerala. This institute, as part of its professional social responsibility, is responding to the needs of the society, where we are going to train those students, extending our CAT syllabus to them, and I would also refer the chairman of CAT, Ahmadabad, for doing a wonderful job on this, and all the executives who have worked very hard on all these issues. Friends, my president, I always refer to him, Mr. Gopalakrishnan, always used to say that we are part of a relay team, and each one of us carries on the effort of his or her predecessor. First, let me thank Mr. Gopalakrishnan for giving whatever platform he could give me, and as in the same way how he thanks his president for giving him the platform. I would only say that all the former presidents present here, they all were part, all of us are part of that same relation. The only difference remains is that each one of us had to run in a terrain at a time which might have been different, but we, all of them, have tried to run as fast as possible as a team. I'm only an extension of that. But one fact definitely remains, that if the team is on the right track, people give a lot of clapping to the runner at that particular time. But also, we also must understand that if anything goes wrong also, then it is the same person responsible for losing the team effort also. So therefore, I give all the credit for giving me this platform to all the former presidents, and I will honor the responsibility, whatever discomfort or uncomfort you are feeling. In the end, I wish to state that a couple of years back we started to have a new, or rather a practice of recognizing members of our profession who have achieved a lot in their life and made us proud. We started with the recognition of giving them or recognizing them as our icons. This convention is recognizing 4 persons who have achieved great things in their life and made us our profession proud. The 4 persons who are being recognized today, because by honoring them, actually we are honoring ourselves. They are CMA P. Sundara, Vice Chairman and Managing Director, TVS Capital Fund, CMA M.V. Tansale, Chairman and Managing Director, Central Bank of India, CMA Sushil Khanda, Founder and Chairman, Knowledge, Pure Foods, and CMA S. Srinivasan, Managing Director, Sri Raman. We are also happy to recognize 2 of the companies, because it's the first time when the whole profession was required to move on to XBRL mode, and I think we have done the finest job without any hassles. 4,000 reports, 1.5 months, this is commendable by any standard. The kind of software, the kind of effort put in, but then, though I cannot recognize everybody, because that's the handicap I have, I would like to recognize everybody, but then we are also in the process of recognizing the first company to file cost audit report in XBRL mode, Tata Steel Limited, and also for the compliance, Federal Mughal Automotive Products India Limited. With these friends, I can only say best wishes for this convention, best wishes for the coming days, and I am quite confident that with the confidence what you have and with the confidence my colleagues in the council have worked together, with the blessings of all the former presidents, the galaxy of them present here, at least I feel very confident that the challenge thrown by the new bill, we will meet it, we will exceed that expectation, and we will fulfill the expectations of you, your families, all the best wishes to all the senior family members, not only in India, across the globe.